fantastic lineup. This next comedian is hilarious. You're absolutely going to love him. He's crushing it all over the Dallas-Fort Worth comedy scene. Make a big improv welcome for the one and only Mr. Paulos Feerow!
I got some big news, you guys. I got some big news. I quit cocaine this year. Thank you. My friends had to sit me down. They had to have that conversation that all friends do. They were like, hey, Paulos, it's your turn to buy the cocaine. And I am drug-free now, you guys. I'm free from addiction. It costs so much money. So much money, but it's so good. It's great. It is the best. I love it. I think about it all the time, you guys. All the time. Oh my God. I feel a little weird now because I just have nothing but cocaine jokes, and you guys are pulling back already. All right, let's do other stuff. Jamie was up here and he was talking about rock stars ODing, right? Yeah, I want to be D-O-ing some cocaine. Am I right? Who has it? I need some right now. I remember when I was in my 20s, a bunch of white guys would follow me around in bars and be like, hey man, you got cocaine? And I know why they asked me. I know, right? But we can talk about that, right? We weren't woke yet. But now, in my 30s, right? Anytime I see a white guy at a bar, I'm like, that guy has cocaine. That guy definitely has cocaine, and I will follow you to the restroom. I'm just letting you know, right now, if you're a white guy and you go to the restroom, you're at the urinal, I will be over your shoulder. It's not weird. I'm just gonna be asking for cocaine. Okay, I should probably stop joking about cocaine, because I'm not joking. Who has some? I need a bump right now. It's the only way I'll get through this set. My name is Paulos. You guys heard that right? It's an easy name. It's just Paul with no S at the end, right? People still mess that up. I get everything from palace to Paulos to go back to your own country. Just stuff that rhymes with Paulos, you guys. Just stuff that rhymes with Paulos. It's messed up when people mess up my name, right? It hurts even worse though when my own family messes up my name, right? I have a 7-year-old nephew, and he likes to call me Uncle Pollo. Because that one's not going to college. We've made peace with that. He's going to get a good plumbing job or something. I don't know what he's going to do. He'll be fine. I got a 5-year-old niece, and let me get this correct because I don't want to piss her off. She calls me coward. And she just makes direct eye contact. Because she's a sociopath. That one will become president one day. She's going to outlive us all. I love them both equally, but separately. And here's what I mean. It's like whenever they're in a room together, they do this thing where they run at full speed towards each other. And then they make contact. And then they just laugh like two very small sociopaths. And then they force me to be adult in the situation. So I have to be like, hey, cut it out. You're interrupting wrestling. And then I do some cocaine and pass out. I don't know how you take care of children. That's why I decided not to have any, right? That's my sister and brother's problem. No, it's not all about my nieces and nephews. Sometimes it's about moms. I recently did a comedy contest out in Los Angeles, California, or as we call it in the biz, Hollywood. You know what I'm talking about. It was fun. I made it to the finals of this contest, but I lost in the finals to a guy that just talked about his mom dying for 5 minutes. That's a true story. Even worse was I made it back to Dallas the next day, and my mom told me she had gout. I'm with you guys. I was like, hey mom, where were you with that information 24 hours ago? Could have won a comedy contest, but Somebody's being very selfish. Some of you are pulling back. I get it. I see it. You're uncomfortable. Here's the thing. I talk to my family about all the jokes that I write about them. Funny story. I was telling my mom about this joke the other day. And she interrupted me to say, hey, by the way, I have osteoporosis. To which I responded, it's not about you right now, Mom. I just won. Lost the comedy contest. You're being very selfish. I love that woman and her failing body. And I love that. No, she's like one of my favorite people in the world. I recently found out, she's too nice. She's been giving an evangelical preacher $100 a week. Yeah, I'm like, Mom, you're not a white woman from the 80s. What are you doing? And she felt that judgment come over her, and she stopped me, and she's like, listen, I give him the $100. In return, he gives me holy water. With that holy water, I pray for you. And that's the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life, you guys. Right? But on the other hand, the cell phone's not going to pay for itself. I'm just saying, I get it, Mom. You love me. Does this cut into my allowance? I need to know. I need to know. Some of you guys are pulling back from that. I get it. Here's the thing. I was actually telling my mom about this joke the other day, too. And then she interrupted me and she said, hey, Paulos, you want to eat your biscotti like a big boy today, or you want me to cut it up for you? Some of you guys didn't catch that joke. There's a little too much nuance in there. So I should tell you the name of that joke is I Live With My Mom. And we do so much cocaine together. It's just wild, you guys, wild. No, it's not all about moms, though, you guys. Sometimes it's about cars. I love how one person's picking up on these transitions. And they're not. That's what I love about it. I recently had my car destroyed, so I take a lot of public transportation. It's my favorite. It's the best. If you guys have not gotten on a DART train, I'm telling you tonight, actually not tonight, but some of you not tonight for sure. Tomorrow during the day, where there's a police officer present, get on a DART train. It's the best people watching in the world. I was sitting down waiting for my train, and this beautiful foursome was walking my way. It was this beautiful black couple and this beautiful white couple, and I was like, look at that. That's the face of progress, everybody. But as they got closer, it became, clear to me that I was probably being ignorant, and I was like, oh, wait, what if that black guy was dating that white lady? And what if that white guy was dating that black lady? I was like, oh, it's even more beautiful and progressive. Right? But as they got closer, it became very clear that black guy was dating that white guy. And that white lady was definitely dating that black lady. And I was like, oh, that's even more beautiful and progressive, right? So I did what any of us in this room would do. I just ran at full speed towards them, right? And as I got close, the black lady was like, whoa, you don't have any change. And the white guy was like, oh, honey, I don't think he speaks English. So